Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Controller Chaos. It's been 1 year, count it, 1 year of doing these videos, and it's been a hectic year to say the least. We've gone on hiatus, but you know what? I'm bringing it back, and I'm doing it in style because today I have something special. The Madcatz Retrocon PS2 Controller. And well, it's a okay controller. Sorry to jump the gun a little bit. It's not a very fantastic controller, but you know what though? We're gonna review it, and I'm going to tell you why it's not that fantastic, honestly. Well, taking a look at the Retrocon, and oops, my bad, this is an NES controller. And right off the bat, that's the first thing you'll notice about the Retrocon, is that it's pretty much just the same design as an NES controller. However, one big perk that I must say is that the edges of the Retrocon are rounded, unlike the NES where it had kind of sharp pointy edges that would actually dig into your hands if you used it for too long. So the design is very nice and classic looking, so you'd imagine it'd be for playing, you know, 2D style platformers or even arcade compilations, which there are a ton of on the PS2. But there's one big drawback to this system, you guys. Since this controller was designed for more classic style games in mind, I figured I'd play some Ray Crisis off Taito Legends 2, which is one of my more favorite games off that compilation disc. And it functions and it works and everything, and that's pretty good considering the fact that this is a controller and I would hope that it would work as one. This controller also functions as a DualShock 2 controller, which some fans of the PlayStation 2 may know that certain games only support that one controller type. Games like Silent Hill 2 and 3, Kingdom Hearts 2, and I believe Final Fantasy X, but I could be wrong, are only playable with that controller type. And this controller is that type, so if you like those games, you can play it with this. And naturally enough, because I love platformers, I had to throw some Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped in there. And again, the controller works, and it plays the game, but there's just one huge glaring flaw that I can't ignore with this controller, and it cannot be forgiven, you guys. The one huge glaring flaw with the Retrocon is this D-pad is a mushy piece of junk, honestly. Like, it doesn't feel good to touch or play with at all. And being as, well, it's a NES style controller, it should have a pretty good D-pad, at least in my opinion. And then on top of that, the thumbsticks aren't even that good. They're really brittle feeling, and honestly, if you push down hard enough, I'm sure you could break one. So, the Retrocon ends up being a weird enigma of a controller. It's got an interesting design, and it's good on paper, but just, it's not there, you guys. That one huge flaw, the D-pad of all things being messed up, makes it to where I can't recommend this to you guys in good conscience. It's not an awful controller by any means. It feels good on the hands, it's got a great design, some would say, and it's even pretty neat to have in your collection, but it's just not a good controller either. It's okay. It's really bottom of the barrel okay. And the big issue I have with this controller is that it's actually a little bit uncommon. Yeah, that's right. This controller goes for about 20 bucks on eBay, which, if you're looking for third-party PS2 controllers, yeah, that's actually quite a bit. And it's not worth that, in my opinion. It's a okay controller. If you find one at a thrift store or a flea market for like 2 bucks, maybe, but I just can't recommend it to you guys in good conscience. So this has been the return of Controller Chaos after 1 year of doing these videos. I hope you guys enjoy them. I hope you guys like this channel down below. I hope you guys click subscribe, and I hope you guys check out the other videos that will be appearing on my right side, hopefully. This has been Bandzicoot. Have a wonderful, you guys, and a wonderful day, and peace.